time for a haircut and he doesn't even know it. Gramly! Yes, it's time for a haircut. What a good boy. That was such a sweet, tiny moment. Are you ready for your haircut? What a good boy. What a good boy. So he wears a harness and his mom wants to take him a little bit shorter, but we're still going to give him some style. It's a thrilling moment for all of us. So I'm just tipping his nails. Usually the first one, they're fine, and then the second one, they start to realize what you're doing. They're like, holy cannoli, I hate it all. Okay, good boy. So I'm just making sure I build trust and show him that it's not so scary. Let me see, do you have a dew claw? Yes, it's so tiny. So by tipping the nails, I'm able to build trust. For a 5-month-old baby like this, I'm not gonna go crazy with anything in this grooming. I mean, look how tiny. It's just like a little teeny dew claw. This is why it's so important to get these dogs groomed really early on so that they get used to it. Wow, wow, you're doing so great. I feel him kind of like jerking a little bit as I trim. So I think he doesn't love it, but he's putting up with it. And so the main thing I want to do is just show him that it's not so bad. It's not so scary. I want to set him up for a lifetime of joy with grooming if possible, or at least tolerance, really high tolerance. So what I want to do is just rehydrate the coat a little bit. He fluffed out, but I haven't combed him and I haven't finished the fluff out. See, so he's pretty curious about this. I just want to make sure I'm including him in my process. I'm making him feel like he's a part of it. So that he was just kind of sniffing around, curious, so then he can check out the scene. So when I put the air on, it might be a little scary for him. So I'm just going to be aware that he might jerk around and be scared. So I'm going to put my hand on him and I'm going to introduce him to sound before touch. So here comes sound. Not too bad. I wish you saw his face because he's the cutest. So we're just doing some sound. He's gonna see the end of the table and kind of test to see if he can jump. He's not gonna jump. I'm actively watching to make sure he doesn't. So I'm gonna grab my K-Pro brush right here. Now I'm gonna put some air in with his back leg. So now we're just getting used to sound and wind, touch, and all the things. And I'm gonna be mindful of if I have any knots or anything in the coat. I just wanna make sure my brush doesn't pull that, because my main goal with him is build trust. And once I have a mat on his coat, I will lose trust, because he will equate this and me with pain. So I wanna make sure that the whole process is as cool as possible. He's such a good boy. He's a great boy. So I've already fluffed him, but I'm just running this through him one more time just to make sure. Before I comb, I want to make sure I got everything, any little tangle possible. And this is all part of gentle grooming. I'm setting myself up to have a nice relationship with this dog, but I'm just double checking that I don't snag any tangle. I'm going to give him a little bit of freedom, not a lot, just a little. Explore the table. He's just like, if he looks like he's about to jump, I'll have to put the leash on. He seems okay. This is part of my training that we do here at the shop. Is I train dogs to be groomed without the leash on. It's easier for me to groom a dog without a leash on because I don't have it in my way. I could just freely groom the dog and walk around the dog. What a good boy. I mean, he's such a good boy. check my work. Anytime a dog wants to connect with me in any way, whether it's smelling my face or wanting to kiss me or wanting to look me in the eye, just make sure I acknowledge them for just a moment, just to show them that they're seen. So much of grooming is just showing a dog that they're seen and taken care of and valued. I mean, that's any good relationship, honestly. So if he wants to face this way, I have this extra long hose, so I'll just move to accommodate him and wherever he wants to face, for the most part, all while getting my job done. If I can get my job done while also making the dog feel like they have a little freedom, I'm gonna do my best to do that. At 5 months, he's just amazingly well behaved.